I realized I was carrying a load of fixed blades on me today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fixed blades. 6. 5 or 6. And I thought, well, why don't I make a video about how special I am? Because I just happened to be carrying all of these knives on me at once. Well, I open up YouTube and lo and behold, it's Fixed Blade Friday. And of course, that's very special. But there's nothing really that special about me and my knives. So, and most of the ones I'm carrying on me, I've made a video about them already anyway. So just 2 for today that I would like to show for Fixed Blade Friday. So to the back there, we're getting a full look at this Steve Likarich. I don't know anything about the maker beyond his name and that he has now passed. And that he made a very interesting knife, but didn't sharpen it all the way down the edge. Let's see if I can get some light on this bevel. Yeah, I mean, so this knife, I have never carried it. I have never used it. It is a study knife for the time being. If I make a sheath for it and sharpen it up, then I will carry it and use it. It's a nice knife, and it's surprisingly comfortable with the handles. The scales are buffalo horn here. I suppose this is some anodized aluminum somehow that he's gotten this two-tone effect on there. Very nice jimping here. Very, very grippy, but not at all uncomfortable. Masterful jimping. I gotta stop looking at the screen when I do that stuff because it doesn't turn out well. But generally I'm looking at the screen to try and make sure that I'm filming what I want to display. So this is my now rehandled, not really finished, far from finished we could say, but it's functional now. Buck Pursuit in 420 high carbon steel with the Pole Bose heat treatment. It's got some of its first blood there, which is bramble juice. I took it out brambling. I cut brambles and I trim off the thorns down at the thick end and kind of snap them up and make them into little sticks, basically. Little thorny sticks. And then I bundle them up and I'm going to make a broom. I'll probably make a video about the broom. So, what can I say about this knife? Lilac pins. Has an unusual shaped pin here. The handle is rough, it's not finished. Maybe I can put some oil on it on camera. We'll see how the burl came up. There are some flaws. This tiny little area there that cracked when I put this pin in. And so it made a little buckle in the liner there. I mean, the whole thing's full of flaws now. You know, I took a perfectly good knife that was basically flawless and put a ton of flaws in it. But I like it much better now. This needs to be rounded off, otherwise it's very uncomfortable in certain grips. This grip is fine, but you flip it around, now it's going to dig you in there, fairly useless. But I found that for chopping, you hold it like this and flick with it fantastically. Works very well. And as a counterpart to my regular bush knife, this is very nice because it's a third of the weight, or a quarter of the weight, maybe, I don't know. So and it's very slicey, you know, it's got the hollow grind on it. So it really fills in for the other one. Also with the brambles, I can take a thick one and split it down the middle and use that to make cordage. And this knife worked excellently well for splitting it down the middle with that slicey hollow grind, and you could steer it, but it would basically also keep a good course. It's kind of tricky to split them down the middle. It tends to run off. A bit like my mouth.